Hello everyone, this is Rachel live from 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤 Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner Show, a show that's dedicated to the IPO market performance and brings you hot public offerings and all important information about the listing companies under the spotlight. In today's show, we're going to be looking at hot initial public offerings which are expected to list on the Australian Securities Exchange in the first 2 weeks of September. We'll provide all the important details an investor would want to know before investing in these IPOs. The Australian share market has gained momentum in recent months, with the benchmark index ASX 200 breaching the milestone 7,600 points level in August. The rally in the stock markets led to a sharp rise in initial public offering activity, with a long list of companies launching their offers to make their debut on the ASX. As many as 28 companies are gearing up to join the ASX this month. The list includes a swathe of metals and mining companies, especially gold miners, as companies rush to cash in on higher commodity prices, as well as record low interest rates. This year is expected to be a bumper year for ASX metals and mining IPOs, thanks to continued stimulus spending. In the first 2 weeks of September, more than 10 companies are expected to start trading publicly on the Australian Securities Exchange. The list includes 7 metal and mining companies, such as Bessra Gold, Iris Metals, Ballymore Resources, Midas Minerals, Mount Malcolm Mines, 𝐾𝐿 Minerals and Copper Search. Among others, companies from traditional businesses and new age technology such as 𝐓𝐿𝐞 Healthcare and Wellness REIT, Rubicon Water, Tech Ocean Group and X2M Connect will also join the domestic stock exchange. Let us examine all important details about these IPOs. First on the list is Queensland-based exploration and development company Ballymore Resources. They go with the ticker code BMR. They're set to make their debut on the ASX on the 3rd of September. The mining company, which has a strong portfolio of gold, silver, copper, lead and zinc projects, has raised $7 million at an issue price of 20 cents per share. The company issued 35 million shares that opened for subscription on August the 2nd and closed on August the 13th. The minimum investment limit under the offer was $2,000 for 10,000 shares, with additional investments of $500 for 2,500 shares. Mining firm Bessra Gold goes with the ticker code BEZ. They're expected to start trading publicly on the ASX on the 7th of September. The Australian gold miner, which operates the Bao project located in East Malaysia, raised $12.5 million by issuing 62,500,000 CHESS depository interests at 20 cents each. Each CDI will be equivalent to 1 common share in Bessra. The company is already a Canadian incorporated company, having its listing on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Another miner that's all set to list on the ASX with its $5.5 million IPO is Heavy Minerals. They go with the ticker code HVY. The stock is set to start trading on the 14th of September. Under the IPO, the company is issuing a minimum of 27.5 million ordinary shares at the offer price of 20 cents per share. The mining company holds a 70% stake in the Inhambane mineral sands project in Mozambique, which is operated by world-leading miner Rio Tinto and Savannah Resources. The company also owns a 100% stake in the Port Gregory Garnet project in Western Australia. The sand there has a significant localised enrichment of heavy minerals, notably garnet, and to a lesser extent, ilmenite. Well, it's time for a very short break now on the IPO Corner Show, but stay tuned to 𝐊𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐻 TV.
Hi, I'm 𝐳 and get ready to take the crypto ride with me on 𝐊𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐻 TV. Watch the Crypto Buzz every Tuesday and join the excitement at 𝐊𝐼𝐻 TV. From Bitcoins to NFTs to Dogecoin and DeFi, we have updates about everything around these digital currencies. Understand the investing rationale and the risks involved in the space with me, 𝐳, on Crypto Buzz. Keep watching 𝐊𝐼𝐻 TV.
Hello, welcome back. This is Rachel and you're watching the IPO Corner. Let us look at some more details on this topic. Copper explorer and mining company Culpeo Minerals is to trade with the ticker code CPO. They'll hopefully join the ASX on the 8th of September. It's raised $6 million at an offer price of 20 cents a share in its IPO. The company is focused on exploring potential high-grade copper systems in the coastal Cordillera region of Chile, the world's #1 copper producer. The goldfields-focused mining exploration company Iris Metals goes with the ticker code IR1 and is slated to be listed on the 10th of September. The company launched its IPO to give investors exposure to its Kookynie and Leonora projects located in WA. The gold miner raised $7 million by issuing 35 million shares at an offer price of 20 cents apiece. It's appointed Taurus Capital Group as the lead manager to the IPO. Rubicon Water is to trade with the ticker RWL. They provide water-saving irrigation and automation technology to make their debut on the ASX on the 2nd of September. The company has raised $42.6 million by issuing 40.2 million shares at an offer price of $1 per share in its IPO. Formed in Australia back in 1995, Rubicon is a global, large-scale, vertically integrated water technology solutions company. The company intends to use the IPO proceeds to expand its business in offshore markets, as well as to develop new hardware and software projects. A part of the fund will also be used to repay existing debt. Energy industry services company Tech Ocean Group goes with the ticker code T3K. They're expected to list their shares on the ASX on the 2nd of September. The company has raised $8 million by issuing 16 million shares at an offer price of 50 cents per share in its IPO. The company has appointed Sam Lam Private Wealth's corporate finance team as the lead manager to the IPO. Established in 2007, the company offers integrated services solutions for the energy industry, which includes subsea, maritime, logistics, shore-based consultancy, engineering, project management, and specialist oilfield services. Another IPO that's joining the bandwagon of new listings is technology company X2M Connect. They'll go with the ticker code X2M. They're expected to list on the 10th of September. The company has issued 32 million shares at an offer price of 25 cents per share to raise $8 million. X2M is primarily focused on the online space to digitize the utility sector in the Asia-Pacific region. The company is initially targeting electricity, gas, water and other utilities in the APAC region. It's also secured supply contracts with clients across Taiwan, Australia, China and others. Now, prospective investors who intend to invest in these IPOs can apply for shares by completing the application form attached to the company's prospectus. Those who've missed out due to too many applications shouldn't be too perturbed. They can still be part of the company's success story once it goes public. All they need to do is register with a share trading platform or a broker who has access to the ASX. However, before investing in IPOs, investors must check the credibility and the track record of the company. The risk appetite level varies by investors, and they need to consider factors such as analyst views, brokerage ratings, industry outlook, financial performance, and the peers review before making an investment decision. That's all from now for the IPO show. Let's keep watching 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐴 TV as we bring you the latest news and trending market updates. Live from Sydney, I'm Rachel, signing off for now.